Now, I saw the movie last night, and it's so gory and bloody and intense, but now the MPAA, I know, had a big problem with The Devil's Rejects. Now, is it because this is a supernatural?
I think, yeah, supernatural horror is always easier with MPAA. That's all I know.
That's all you know.
Don't ask me why.
What was it like? Like, did you have to deal with them, or was it Sam and Rob? Or?
No, well, everybody. But they were very helpful, and sometimes they can really drive you crazy because they can, say, well, this is NC-17, but it will never give you a real explanation of why. So people start cutting a lot of things out of their movies, trying to hit their release date. And thank God this time that didn't happen. They were very precise about what was the disturbing moments for them. So they give us like a list of there was 5 moments that they thought were like so graphical, they were too painful. So, but we didn't have to get rid of them. We just had to trim 5 frames out of them.
Gotcha.
Those kind of things.
Well, Jane, now I'm wondering what you thought when you first read this script. Were you overwhelmed just thinking about all that you would have to go through?
I was getting excited, mostly, the more I was reading it, and I was like, oh, come on. Like, seriously? And, yeah, it seemed like the outrageousness of it. That's not a word. But attracted me to the script a lot.
Now, when people, that are fans of The Evil Dead, they think, well, she's the female Ash. How do you look at Mia? How do you think she stacks up?
She's definitely not a female Ash for a lot of reasons. She's her own character. She just happens to be the one who gets out in this version.
Now, as an actor in this film, though, you really get to stretch and you get to go through different cycles of personality, which people don't really associate with a full-on horror film like this. Mm-hmm. Now, did you have a lot of rehearsal time?
We did, yeah. We went to New Zealand a couple weeks before we started shooting, and we sat down with Fede, who wrote the script, so he knows it, inside out, backwards, forwards. And we talked a lot about it. We rehearsed scenes together. We had a lot of time to just go over possibilities.
Now, without spoiling anything, there is a beautiful and very iconic red burial dress in this film. Was that in the script?
No, that actually happened during pre-production. This is Sarah Vaughn, our costume designer. She came up with the idea. When I wrote it, she was in jeans and hoodie. And we thought also that it was going to be a good idea that David, when he's going to bury his sister, he's not going to just throw her in a ditch with those dirty pajamas. So he kind of put her a nice dress on her. So when he's going to put her on the ground, like it's a better way to be buried.
Yeah,
so,
and it also becomes highly technical because in that scene, well, we're not giving anything away, so I'll stop there.
But yeah.
All right.
But I love the choice. I'm glad that they did a great job with the costume design and they came up with that idea. Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, you undergo a couple of different costume changes, don't you?
Yeah. I mostly take clothes off. Because that slip I'm wearing, I think I'm wearing at the very beginning of the movie, and then dress comes off and she's just in her slip for most of the movie, and then the red dress.
And then you also take off limbs and things like that.
Maybe.
Maybe
I just might.
once or twice. Tree limbs, too. What was that scene like with the living trees to have to, really get physical?
Yeah, they built this amazing forest in a studio for the rape scene, and those some of the branches were rubber, and they were tied around my limbs, and I choked. I don't know. It was but it was beautiful. It was really beautiful
well
scene.
Done.
Yeah.
Very well directed.
Thank you.